For decades, we were warned about the population bomb. Too many people, not enough food, mass starvation on the horizon. That was the famous 1970 prediction. But today we face the opposite problem. Not too many people, but far too few. In country after country, birth rates have fallen below the level needed to replace the population. What happens when modern societies simply stop having enough children? This is the real demographic crisis, and it's already here. America was built on extraordinary population growth. From just 2.5 million people at independence, we reached 330 million today. Rapid, sustained growth that fueled innovation, economic power, and global influence. But that engine has stalled. Since 2008, the total fertility rate in the United States has stayed below the replacement level of 2.1 children per woman. Without immigration, each generation would be about 20% smaller than the last. This isn't a temporary dip like the 1970s. It's a lasting reduction in how many children people actually want to have. The United States is not alone. Europe, Japan, South Korea, Russia. Most rich societies now have fertility well below replacement. China's rate is around 1.3 after decades of restrictive policies. These countries are already shrinking, or will soon. The consequences are severe. Slower economic growth, persistent labor shortages, aging populations that strain healthcare and pensions, reduced innovation, and rising social problems, including loneliness and deaths of despair. In the U.S., entitlements like Social Security and Medicare already consume half the federal budget, and they become mathematically impossible without population growth. Immigration has historically helped maintain U.S. population levels, and America has been unusually successful at assimilating newcomers. Their children become loyal citizens. But immigration alone cannot solve the deeper issue. Cash bonuses and subsidies for babies usually produce only short-term bumps in birth rates. The real driver is cultural and psychological, growing pessimism about the future, fear of instability, and a shift toward prioritizing personal autonomy over family life. These trends are not iron laws of history. They can be changed, but it requires cultural renewal, better institutions, investment in health and human capital, and sensible immigration policy. The first step is awareness. If you care about the kind of world our children and grandchildren will inherit, share this video and start the conversation about valuing the next generation. The future is not yet written, but it depends on whether we choose to believe in it.